You've poured hours into that perfect blog post, carefully crafting thoughtful answers and smart keywords. But it deserves to be seen by so much more than just website visitors. With a few smart moves, you can easily transform that single long-form piece into an audio episode, a video podcast, social media clips, and even a YouTube-ready production. I'm going to walk you through a streamlined workflow that gets all of that done fast, without you having to spend days stuck in the editing room. First, if you need a natural-sounding voiceover for your blog post, a text-to-speech tool is your absolute quickest route to getting professional audio. Riverside is a fantastic choice for this because they offer pro-quality audio and even let you generate a voice that sounds just like you. Simply log into your account, create a new studio project, and name it something obvious like blog repurposing to keep your workflow organized. Once you are inside the studio, locate the AI voice or text-to-speech feature and paste the text of your blog post directly into the input field. Keep in mind that some tools have character limits, so if your post is on the longer side, just use ChatGPT to rewrite it into a punchier, condensed version. Once the AI generates your audio, download that file, and congratulations, you now have a podcast-ready asset, ready for platforms like Spotify. If you really want to boost your engagement, you should absolutely create an audiogram, which is a visual canvas with animated waveforms and captions. In the editor, flip your project into a video canvas, add animated captions, and choose the perfect aspect ratio for your social platform of choice. Add in some royalty-free stock images or your own thumbnails, and stretch or trim them on the timeline to match the timing of your voiceover. You can layer your background music underneath the narration, making sure to duck the audio levels so your voiceover remains crisp and clear. Now, while that process is super useful, the part where most creators get stuck is manually cutting their long-form content into dozens of bite-sized clips. Listening through hours of footage, picking highlights, and rendering videos manually will eat up your entire week. That is exactly where a tool like Vizard changes the game by doing the heavy lifting for you. Vizard is built to scan your long-form content automatically to find the best moments, like high-energy sound bites or teachable insights that are bound to perform. You don't have to guess what will go viral. Vizard handles the editing so you can churn out multiple clips optimized for every platform. My typical workflow is to generate the audio, upload that file into Vizard, and let it suggest the captions, thumbnails, and optimal aspect ratios. The software even flags the moments with the highest engagement potential, saving you the time of trimming every single snippet yourself. When you compare this to standard editors, you realize that most tools leave you guessing, while Vizard integrates the editing with a publishing workflow. Speaking of publishing, Vizard's auto-schedule feature is a massive time saver for keeping your content consistent. Just set your frequency, like posting once a day, and the AI will space out your clips across platforms automatically. You won't need to babysit a queue or worry about remembering to post at peak hours ever again. The content calendar helps you visualize what's going live, allowing you to move things around or swap assets without breaking your flow. Another underrated feature is the ability to batch create captions and descriptions, which eliminates the friction of rewriting copy for TikTok versus LinkedIn. Once Vizard generates your clips, take a few minutes to finesse them by extending an image or adding a punchy text hook at the very beginning. A quick overlay like, "Don't start your podcast without this tip," can dramatically improve your completion rates on social media. Small design tweaks like consistent fonts or thumbnail layouts go a long way in building brand familiarity. Vizard's clip selection naturally ignores dead air, meaning you spend your limited time polishing great clips instead of piecing them together from scratch. For those trying to grow, the analytics dashboard is crucial for seeing exactly which clips are performing best. Use that feedback to iterate fast, doubling down on what works and letting go of the formats that aren't landing with your audience. Riverside and Descript are still incredible for studio-grade recording, but Vizard is the missing piece for workflow automation. That is the fundamental difference between publishing occasionally and actually running a professional content machine. Here are a few final pro tips to keep in mind as you start this process. Compress your blog into tight sections for snappy audio. Prioritize clips with clear, shareable one-liners, because those are the moments that people actually save and send to others. If you batch your work, spending one afternoon on these tasks can result in a full month of content that feeds your socials automatically. Don't let your blog post just sit on your website. Turn it into a podcast, a video, and dozens of high-performing social clips. If you want my templates or an example calendar, drop a comment below, and I will share the exact steps with you. If you found this workflow helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss more tips on growing your audience. I answer comments personally, So ask me anything about your own repurposing challenges, and I'll see you in the next video.